offensive line, defensive line coach here at Ironton High School, home of the Ironton Fighting Tigers, Ironton, Ohio. 1979, 1989, and 2024 Ohio Division V state champions. But that's in the past. We're at Ironton, we're about moving into the future, moving forward, winning the next day. And as cliche as it may sound, some of the things that we use on a regular to win the next day are these FlipSleds. All right? The only thing that I wish I could change about these FlipSleds is instead of having 2 behind me, I had 4 behind me. Okay? I became aware of the FlipSleds a couple years ago, and we were very blessed as a program to get our hands on a couple. All right? And what turned me onto the FlipSled initially, through watching tutorials online and doing my research, talking to other coaches, and then seeing it in person, full speed, was the fact that I believe that it took everything that is good about a tire flip. But if you had a magic wand, it could make that tire be different weights and have different handles and different configurations on the spot. And then you could take that magic wand and turn that tire into, like, let's say a prowler sled or a rogue sled, okay? And then when you're done with that, you took your magic wand and you turn it into a football sled, okay? It is for us, and you can take me to the bank on this is online, it combines general physical preparedness, overall just like physical fitness, football specific, and strength training like nothing else has done. There is a massive place in football for your traditional sleds. We use them all the time. But there's things that we could do with these FlipSleds that you just can't do with a traditional sled. All right? We are able to maneuver them and place them where we want to go, utilizing multiple kind of different drills for multiple kind of positions, not just offensive and defensive line. We use it for skill positions. We use it for linebackers. We use it for receivers. Multiple different things you do. When you have a FlipSled, not only can you just utilize the different configurations like we have here, if you have bands, if you have handles, if you have ropes, you already have an anchor. So now you're cross-fitting, okay? One thing that I'm also a big fan of in football, and I am partial to offensive defensive line, is the strain sprint aspect of physical fitness for football. There's a place for gassers, there's a place for 110s, there's a place for all of that. But the big thing is, can I get my guys to strain for 8 to 10 seconds under max effort, and then maybe recover, get back in line during a relay, and go again, okay? I can honestly say there's not another piece of equipment that we utilize more for that kind of stuff than a FlipSled. The other thing that's great about a FlipSled, so speaking of offensive line, defensive line coach, to work double teams, ace, deuce, tray, whatever, to work inside zone, outside zone steps, doesn't matter, to work any of it, you can utilize the FlipSled from what we call the pancake position, utilizing the handles, and you could see over it. And it is maneuverable enough that you could get into a fit position and still see somebody moving at you with an arm shield or a tackling dummy or any kind of thing that you could move forward and burst out and continue a football specific drill, okay? Along with football specificity, the best thing to do for any sport, okay, is to train that sport, right? Like, you talk about weight room exercise, everything all specific to the sport. Very true. But nothing's better for the sport than actually doing the sport. Well, what's our sport like? A lot of contact, right? There's a lot of no contact periods, right? So when you are utilizing the sleds to explode, to work on that triple extension and explosion during a non-contact period, it allows you to get a lot of aspects of that when you aren't utilizing contact to train your men. So straight up, take me to the bank on. This is no kind of gimmick. It is my favorite investment, equipment-wise, that we have gotten since I've been at Ironton. Let me put it to you like this: nothing replaces hard coaching, good coaching, and a program with culture of kids that's going to work hard. But the reality is, the equipment and the amount of gear that's available to programs out there. I could safely say that a program that doesn't have FlipSleds in their arsenal in many areas is truthfully falling behind a program that does and is utilizing them to their max capacity. And that's just a true statement.